Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. I am Bala Ranganathan. In this session, we are going to see basic operators, which is some arithmetic operators to start with, like addition, adding two numbers, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, which is kind of division, but as part of division, we get remainder, so as a value. So we'll see that as an example, and a couple of more operators, which are increment and decrement, which is plus, plus, and minus, minus. So these are the few concepts we are going to see in our session. Let's jump into it. In this example, we are going to see math operations or basic operations. Example of basic operations like addition, which is having a symbol plus, or operator as plus. So we'll see one by one each example. So I'll just update this as I keep adding more. Okay, let's see. So let's see an example with addition, right? So to add, we always need two numbers. Generally, that's how we relate to mathematical operations. So let's take two variables to store two values. So I call it as a variable A, or you can call it anything else at this particular point of time. I'm just taking it as variable A, and I'm just storing a value, let's say 5. And I'm going to take a variable B, and I'm going to say, let's say 7. And when we perform addition, we got to store result. And I'm going to say variable result. And it doesn't have a value to start with. It says 0. So addition is pretty simple as an operation. So you can say, hey, var result equal to var A plus var B. As simple as that. And then when you say echo under quotes var result, you should see 5 plus 7, which is 12. So let's save it and run very simple addition operation and check how does it work. I name it as basic operator dot tag, and I'm going to save it in my example folder. Just save it. So I'm in example folder. Let's try to run them. A basic operator, and I'm going to run it as -h because we don't need any browser. So let's run it and see what value you get it. It has launched. It's trying to read a variable 1 and 2, which is like 7, and then answer you got it as an addition. It's pretty straightforward to do it. To make it a little bit more clear and a little bit more consistent, let's see with some more example, right? So let's say I give a variable with a decimal value, point, which is also called full floating. Let's say 5.213, and they say 7.85856, or you can take any other number. And then let's see if it works, right? So adding these two numbers gives me the appropriate results. So let's save this and then go back to our execution. Just try to run that. So it should technically give us 12.976 in a clear decimal way. So addition also can be done with two characters or two string. So let's try to provide some character or string and then see how to add it. To give a string or any kind of a character, just provide a character with the code, starting with the code, say hello in the variables, and then say, and let's say the second word, I'll say world, and close this. So let's save the program and then let's run it and see result. So it should technically give you hello plus world. Now, so you see that hello world is being printed. Addition operation can work or will work with a string and numbers too. So I can say remove world and I can just add 5. So it can basically do these operations, which is hello plus 5 should be hello 5 should be the one which should be displayed. So let's try to run it and see what value you get it. See, hello 5. So the same example, let's try to perform in 3 different ways and see how the result comes in, so that we can see how. So I'm going to take the comment this whole example, variables, and here addition operations, and this is the result, right? So I'm going to do another operations, addition, different variable types. So I'm going to say var result equal to, I'm going to just say 5 plus 7, and I'm going to say echo quotes var result. So this should give us 5 plus 7 value, and then let's say next one is 15.775 778 17.17 is the next value, right? So we should get the addition value of this. The next couple of combination, which is in quotes, which is hello and tag UI. Basically it should give us hello tag UI, right? And then you can have the same example with a little bit more of value plus number. So let's see all these example. So you should see all the combination. How does it work, right? So let's try to run this and see. I'm going to clear this, and then I'm going to go back on top and let's run it and see how does it look. So now if you see, the first result is the result which we have it here, which is like variable a plus b, which is variable a has a value hello and phi has a value phi. We are performing addition operation. Both value get added, which is the result shown, which is hello plus 5. In the next example, which is a different variance, the first one is 5 plus 7, which is 12. That's get displayed. The next variance is like with a decimal points, 15.778 plus 17.7, which is 32.948. That you can get the result here, which is like decimal point. The last one is two strings. Well, you basically add two string. This is the value, and this is example of a string plus the numeric value. So this is the value, you get it. So this finishes our example of addition.